You're at the draft and you were falling, and then the Cleveland Browns step up and take you. What's that feeling like?
I think my immediate reaction was like, oh my gosh, like I'm a 5'11" quarterback who played 2 years in college and I just got drafted in the first round. Like, wow. I mean, when I went to college, I never really, I just wanted to get on the field and play college football. And then you look up, like, 12 months later and you're on a stage in New York and you win a Heisman. And then, you go back for a second season and you play better than you did the year before. And it's like, wow. I didn't come into this thinking that the NFL was actually going to be a reality. And, I didn't know anything about Cleveland. And just really taking a look at the roster at the time, I felt a lot of confidence with the pieces that we had, that I would be able to go in and be able to be a good fit for the organization. And ultimately, that wasn't the case.
When did you realize that the NFL was different than college?
Probably through the first training camp, as we got out there and they started introducing some defenses. The great thing about Texas A&M and Cliff Kingsbury's offense and the offense that we ran there, it was more predicated on speed, fast, getting defenses uncomfortable. But I wouldn't say we were super dialed in to the X's and O's of the game. When you get to the NFL and you're really starting to learn defenses, I felt overwhelmed. I felt swamped. Like I didn't learn enough that I needed to in college to be prepared for the NFL. And I remember being in practice, and it was probably maybe 5 days into training camp. And the defense started putting in an 8 DB package where there's like 8 defensive backs walking around everywhere, and there's only 3 down linemen. You can't tell who's a down lineman or who to block, and there's just little guys all over the field. And I just remember walking off the practice field that day being like, that sucked.
Do you have any regrets?
I sit here today with like just a lot of regret with how I handled a lot of things. I think I took a lot of my like similar attitude and like antics with me. I think I got really comfortable in being in a position my first year there of being the backup and really not having a lot of responsibilities. I think I never truly embraced Cleveland. My effort and my determination and time that I could have put into the quarterback position is something that for the rest of my life will always haunt me, that I had the ability to do more and I didn't.